Hey guys, this is the Smooth Spy, and welcome to the Star Wars Battlefront Beta on PC Best. Anyways, this is my video. I'm going to go overview of how the game runs on the PC, what all it offers, and really if it's just some kind of a port or a full-fledged game that should be on the PC. Well, obviously all games should be on the PC, but like if it should be like patched or Arkham Knight or whatever. Since we're seeing a beta, that's a really good sign. Seeing a beta on the PC is always a good sign because you can give it early, see how the game is running. It should be more optimized than the beta, but it's a good, it's a good judge of character to see if the game will run well at all. So I'm not really going to get into how the game, it is as a game, because that you can watch so many videos about the gameplay. We'll be having some shown as I talk about how the game runs. Anyway, let's get right into the options where every true gamer on the PC goes and looks to go to the video. And I like a couple of things. First off, if you are colorblind, excuse me, they have little options there for you, which is I think is really cool, because options are what's fantastic about it on PC. If these are on the console, I have no idea, but they're cool either way. Hopefully they are, because there are those who are like that who play on the consoles. So yeah. Anyway, once again we're seeing how many monitors you have. For all those who didn't know, this is also in the Rainbow Six Siege in the beta there. So I'm guessing this game would run well on multi-monitor support. At least it'll have the support. Always good. A resolution. The consoles are starting out on the PS4 at 900p. And on the Xbox One, oh the poor thing, 720p. Well, I'm just sitting here at 1440p, just smiling happily. Yeah, master race, right? And then of course full screen, you also have the option for windowed and without any of the borders, which is nice because some don't offer that. And then of course UV sync, blah blah. Your field of view, this is cool. It goes all the way down to 44, no idea what that is. It's all the way to 110, so you can give a nice amount of whichever one you like, and which is cool. Make your motion blur depending on what you like. A resolution scale, this is going to add more. It's kind of going to give an effect of you having more of the pixels in your actual screen. So 100% would be at your native, and then twice would be, yeah. So you guys can mess with that. And then the graphics quality, you can have it auto, which mine's set at ultra, which is cool. You can of course change all of the texture quality, the filtering, the lighting quality, the shadow quality, effects quality, post-processing quality, mesh quality, terrain ground cover, anti-aliasing, which they have, let's see, they have anything else I have to say? Yes. So they have a few options, kind of cool, but at this resolution, do you really need anti-aliasing? Hardly. Ambient occlusion, so you have quite a few options here. Really didn't see anything missing out of the ordinary. Overall, it's done well. I mean, it is done by DICE, which does all the Battlefield games, and those are games on the PC first, and then consoles. So overall, I expected, but I don't know. With these games these days, especially EA, you would never know what you're gonna get. I mean, I know they're not Ubisoft, but still they're EA, so you just gotta be careful. Alright, so all this looks good, but how does the game perform? I mean, the system requirements that were recently released are fairly insane. Not like insane, like, oh my gosh, you could have a Titan X, but they're fairly high up there, and I'll be talking about those as we go into the performance section of my video right about now, so we'll talk more about that then. Alright guys, welcome to the performance overview, and let's first get this out of the way. The recommended system requirements are terrifying for this game. I mean, it's just insane. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit them. So, fairly high up there, but it's okay, it's okay. Start off with, the OS is 64-bit Windows 10 or later, so yeah, you need Windows 10 apparently. This is for the recommended, not the minimum. I'm not going to go over those, because yeah. The process is Intel Core i5 6600 or equivalent, for all these done, and that's Skylake, which was released not very long ago, I believe in August. So yeah, I hope you have a brand new one that's smack dab out. Um, memory 16 gigs of RAM. We've been seeing 8 gigs in the minimum for a few games, but this is the first game I've seen with 16 gigs for the recommended. So yeah, those 8 gigs not going to cut it anymore apparently. Hard drive at least 40 gigs. Nobody cares. Well, some care. Sorry for all you those who do care. I care too. Well, to an extent. I mean, I have a terabyte, but it's actually getting kind of full. I should probably get a new hard drive. Anyway, the graphics card, Nvidia GeForce GTX 970. Yeah, a 970 is the recommended. I mean, The Witcher 3 just asked for a 770. I thought that was kind of high, but a 970 for the recommended. Well, I mean, there have been some other games who have asked for that, but still. That's fairly high. That's one of the newest cards out there. Obviously, there's like the 980, 980 Ti, and the Titan X, and you know, and the R9 Fury X. But still, that's a fairly new card. You know, what about older cards? Just not able to run that well. And then of course, so first off, let's go into what I have. I do not have a Skylake 6600. I have an i5 4590K, which is older. So, and I do have 16 gigs of RAM. I have a 980. I think I just mentioned that, but anyway, I do have Windows 10, and I do have at least 40 gigs of space. So, you're asking how does it run? Well, first off, don't be worried. These are way over an estimate, which is a good thing, but still, at 1440p with my 980. I was getting over 60 FPS. Like, you'll see some of the gameplay playing here. It very, 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 very rarely went below 60. Like, maybe once or twice it dropped to, like, 58. But even at some points, it was in the upper 70s. At one point, it was in the lower 80s. So, and that's at 1440p, which, yeah, the game wasn't even supposed to be in the 1440p range as far as the recommended. Everything that they aim for is in 1080p. They're not expecting 4K or 1440p. That's not the mainstream right now. If we bump down to 1080p, which you'll see some gameplay of that here, you'll see that it stayed locked at 90 FPS. I did not see it go under 90 FPS. This is completely all on Ultra. Everything bumped up all the way. And for some of the time, depending on what you were doing, it would go over 100 FPS. The highest to get was like 138 FPS. So, yeah, on just a 980. Now, I know that's over the recommended, but obviously the processor is not the main part of this game. I don't know why they believe you need a Skylake one, because it's not a very intensive game when it comes to processes. So, if you've got a bit of an older system than the recommended, I wouldn't be worried. I think you should be able to hop on this game and have a go at it, and I'm fairly sure even if you do some of the, just turn down a few things, I think you'll just do absolutely fine. I mean, hey, at least you'll be on 1080p, not 900p or 720p like consoles. I mean, I've even heard the game being able to run on a AMD R9 260X on medium and low and still getting around 60 FPS. So, yeah, even if you got an older card, you can get the game run, just turn down a few things. And the game doesn't look bad on low. So, overall, what do I think? I think this game was done well. I mean, I think it's the system requirements are way overdone, which isn't a bad thing, but it's cool. I believe that the recommended specs were targeting 60 FPS. And a little bit over, so as I said, if you got a little bit of older specs, then the recommended, I wouldn't be worried. I didn't test it on under 16 gigs of RAM or not on Windows 10, so there's maybe things, but it's mainly depending on the graphics card. I think if you got a 970, obviously you'll be fine because it's only like a 10 FPS increase from the 970 to the 980. Not sure about on higher resolution, so I believe the 980 kind of takes ahead at the higher resolutions, but you'll be fine. I mean, even if you got like a 960, I think you'll do fine. Even like a 780, sure. Even a 770 or anything like that should be fine. AMD side, a 280X that would be fine. A 290, obviously, Even a 280 might do fine. Of course, this the 300 series is the same thing, so just, you know, round up a 380. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And just a real quick comment on if the game is actually fun. I think it was fun. I mean, I played those games, the original 2, back on the PlayStation 2, way back in the day, and I don't know. I think it would get kind of monotonous and repetitive after a while, but of course you only have 2 maps to play, so we'll have to see. I do really wish there was a campaign. The game does look it looks so good, and I just wish they had a campaign. I mean, in the other games the campaigns were so much fun, and like Galactic Conquest, all that kind of stuff. I really wish they had that, but it's only multiplayer. It's beta, it's on Origin. I would go and snag it real quick and see how you like it. Would I buy it? I think I'd wait for a sale, or at least not. It's not worth $60, especially when Fallout 4 is around the corner. So, but of course there are 2 other games you want to compare with. Fallout 4, yeah, you should go buy that game. Well, actually don't. You should wait and see how it is, even though I already bought it because I am part of the problem. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Got way off topic there. Be sure to subscribe to me, TheSmooth, if you want to hear more from me, hear more about the betas coming out. I try and do as many as I can, and more videos. I'll be doing Fallout 4. I'll be doing the COD when it comes out. I'll be doing a lot of upcoming games. So, guys, be sure to leave your comments down below if you have any questions about anything. Be sure to check there and leave a comment. I'll reply, hopefully. And anyways, guys, thanks for watching. You be sure to take care.